Learning how to do this. Let's see. The chat is supposed to be working. I guess. I don't know whether it is or not. But anyhow. I don't see you, but I see your name. Okay, Susie, I'm hoping that the chat thing is working because it's, I'm not really sure. So everything is very different and, okay. Hi, Amy. Well, she's not there yet, quite. Okay, thank you. Yeah, okay, you can hear me, but you can't see me, and that's, well, that's okay. So it's not, the picture's not showing up on Facebook? Interesting. Hold on a second, I want to check that out myself. We got a minute or two. Two, I think. Some show on Facebook. Okay, if you If you scroll down, I'm sharing the screen with my own prayer book, not Sim Shalom's. Yes, no, that's my prayer book. And up in the corner is my so that's how I share my prayer book. I'll show you something. If I stop the share for a minute, can you see me now? But I can't see your chat, so hold on 6. And I have a friend that's trying to get in too. I can't do anything about that. Well, I got to go back to sharing the screen. Because my Zoom people watch my prayer book. You can see me, okay. But my friend Cheryl can't get in. Darn it, but she's on Facebook. There's Marvin. And I'm hoping that I'm up in the corner. I'm up in the corner of the screen. Hey, John. Shalom. Okay, Hine Mato. Yeah, let me get my prayer book working. I may as well do the. Oh shoot! I got Rabbi Blaine's. Darn it. Yes. That's so you can read the prayer book. Ellen, hi. Shalom. Shalom, John. Shalom, T.A. Or Aryeh. T.A. Aryeh. Ah. The Baruch. Baruch hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach leolam va'ed. Praised be the one to whom our praise is due. Praised be the one to whom our praise is due, now and forever. Let's see if I can send it to you over there. No, that's not it. Okay. Wait a minute, is it? No, that's not it. Damn it. 2, 3. Hold on.
Who wants to come in? I'll send it a message messenger. Who wants to come in?
Cheryl and
Cheryl?
Susan.
Okay.
Ellen. Ellen couldn't get in, and I think, I don't know if Susie wants to get in, but Cheryl wants in. And for some reason I don't know why, I can't send it from here. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Your love has embraced us always in wilderness and promised land, in good times and in bad. Night and day, your Torah sustains us, reviving the spirit, delighting the heart, informing the soul, opening the eyes, granting us a glimpse of eternity. Because of your love, we shall embrace Torah night and day in devotion and delight. Beloved are you, Adonai, whose Torah reflects your love. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Listen, Israel. Adonai is our God. Adonai is one. Blessed is God's glorious majesty forever and ever. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol yodecha v'hayu ha'devarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivdecha b'veitecha u'v'lektecha b'derech u'v'shochlecha u'v'kumecha וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. You shall love Adonai your God with all your mind, with all your soul, and with all your strength. Set these words which I command you on this day upon your heart. Teach them faithfully to your children. Speak of them in your home and on your way, when you lie down and when you rise up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand. Let them be a symbol before your eyes. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני. Be mindful of all my mitzvot and do them. Thus you will become holy to your God. I, Adonai, am your God, who brought you out of Egypt to be your God. I, Adonai, am your God. Adonai Elohechem emet. Adonai, our God, is true. Micha Mocha. You, Adonai, among all that is worshipped? Who is like you, awesome in splendor, working wonders? Oh God, you are a consolation to your creatures, for in moments of forgetting, we but call to mind your care, and we are comforted. When we hope no more, a pattern in the snow reminds us of your loving kindness. Your dawns give us confidence, and sleep is a friend. You are here. We fail words to say, Ma Tov. Baruch atah Adonai, haborei sukat shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Blessed are you, Adonai, guardian of Israel, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Yitkeda v'yitkedash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divra kirutei ve'amlich makutei, ve'chayekon v'yomechon u'chayed kol beit Yisrael, bagala bagala uvizman kariv, v'meru amen. Yehi shemei Rabbah mevarak le'alam u'lal me'amaya yitbarak. Yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yitpav yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei kudisha b'richu leila mikol birkata v'shirata tushbechata v'nekemata damiran be'alma v'meru amen. Amy, who's Princess Tanoki?
It's my cat, Rabbi.
Okay. Every time I see it, I mean to ask. It's like, oh, okay. And I love your cat, by the way. The pictures you have of her, gorgeous cat.
Thank you.
Where is Tanoki?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Okay. Adonai sifatai tiftaku fi agid tehillateka. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu v'imotenu. Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim ve'Konei Hakol. וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. Oops. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה, רב להושיע, מוריד אתה. מקלקל קיים בחסד, מקיים הכל ברקעים רבים, שומר נופלים ורופא קולים, ומכיר אסורים. ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מתאבות כתב גם גבורות ומרומם. מלך ממית ומקיים ומצמיח ישועה. ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני, נקיים הכל. Take this moment now to say your own private prayer from your heart. Oh, say shalom, bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ועל כל יושבי תבל, ויאמרו Cheryl's here, but Cheryl, you need to find a little video, a little camera icon down at the bottom of your page, and if it has a slash through it, click it. And that'll give us your. There you go. Hey, Andre. You're not Cheryl. Andre is Cheryl's husband.
I don't see my picture.
I do.
See you. Hi.
Well, hold on.
Hi.
I'm going to stop the share again. And can you
There
see?
we go.
There you are.
There you
All
go.
right, there. Okay. Hi, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
I am so glad to finally be here.
I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you. Hi, everyone.
Okay.
Hi. Shalom.
Shalom.
For those of you guys who don't know her, okay, Marvin, you and I don't know each other really well, but except you've been at services. That's all about all I know. So Marvin, this is. I am so blanking out.
That's
Marvin,
okay.
that's Cheryl.
Cheryl, I have been in such pain today.
Oh.
Hi. Hello.
I had a CAT scan this morning, but walking to and from my car, I wound up holding onto my cane with both hands. It was just,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
and I found a shuttle, but the guy said, no, I can't go outside the realms of the hospital. So I came home and I've just been in agony ever since.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Prayers for you.
Okay.
Oh, prayers for you.
I'll be okay.
Hi.
Hello, Marvin. I'm glad to meet you face to face. Finally, I saw you the other day when I was yesterday, I guess, when I was watching the service yesterday. This week's Torah portion, I'm not going to do the reading, but Baha'alotecha. Okay, that's another one, tongue twister. It evokes more questions than answers, for me anyway. Moses begs his father-in-law, whose name is confusing because in this Torah portion he's called Hobab, not Yitro, to accompany the Israelites to Canaan, promising him many things. Besides, Yitro Hobab knows the area. But he chooses to go back to Midian. In Midrash, we are told that the rabbis believe that he went back to Midian to convert people to Judaism. Anyway, later in the Parsha, the Israelites complain about the lack of meat. God sends quail to quell the complaints. Then Miriam and Aaron, they get a little testy. They say a few things derogatorily about their brother Moses. Seemingly jealous that Moses gets all the accolades for his relationship with God. That's Aaron. And Miriam, who talks about him not having correct relationships with his Cushite wife. Cushites, of course, were the very dark-skinned African people. And was she even talking about Zipporah? We don't know. So did Moses send Zipporah back with her father to Midian and then remarry another dark-skinned woman, inviting a latent strain of racism in his siblings? Racism. Insidious in our world. Something that we consider to be a part of our own makeup as Jews. I had friends who referred to African Americans, that's the correct, at least in my current knowledge, not African Americans, Black Americans. The Black American people that I know prefer that to African American because, hell, they're not Africans. They're Americans. Just because their skin is a little different. But I've known Jews who call them Schwartzes.
I remember that. Yeah.
So, because of our history, bearing the brunt of racism in everybody for thousands of years, Jews ought to find racism to be so abhorrent we should actively fight against it wherever and whenever it is shown. The latest form of racism now is the Asian hate. And I learned something in this thing. I'm a curious person, and I've always been fascinated by dialects. So when I meet somebody with a dialect, or who is, has a dialect that's not American, not Southern, not Harvard, not not New York. I ask them, where are they from? Bad idea. Bad idea. They are offended by that. Not just Asians, but Asians in particular. So I have to train myself not to do that. I have to make sure that that's not going to be a part of my thing anymore. Or unless I explain to them that I'm fascinated by dialects because I was an actor and then that was one of my things. So racism, why would Miriam do that? When my mom, as I was growing up, my mother was one of the most progressive people I knew. She was one of the first women court reporters. Before I think she was one of the first three. And she was phenomenal. She was a brilliant woman. In her later years, when she began to get dementia, she became a racist. I remember going to a doctor's office with her once, and because she was deaf and blind, she said, who are those people over there, those dark people? Who are they? Who cares what color? There was a great interview given to, if I can remember, one of the better Black American actors, who said, why do we have to have a Black History Month? Because Black history is American history. Do we have a White History Month? The interviewer was just, had no answer. Being quote unquote colorblind is not what they want. They want you to see their color and accept them as who they are. Their culture is rich. It's different from what I grew up with. It's different from what Jewish people grew up with. Anyway, so Miriam, because of her outspokenness, got zapped with tzara'at, which is a form of not leprosy, but psoriasis or eczema or something like that, and had to go through a purity ritual. And Moses gave the shortest prayer in history. Please, God, heal her. Racism is something that never goes away. It's like a whack-a-mole. By inflicting Miriam with this condition, God was telling her in no uncertain terms that if she displayed her anger toward Moses' wife, whoever she was and whatever the color of her skin, God would inflict her again. Okay. Now I'm going back to sharing the screen. Is that it? Yeah. Every time I do that, I lose the chat. Now, what did you guys all say? Who's Yona? You're about mitzvah parsha? Wow. That was a good one. It's got a lot in it. Okay. Aleinu. Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, atet gedula liotze bereshit, shelo asanu kigoye haratzot, velo samanu kemishpechot hadama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. Ours is the duty to praise the All-Sovereign, to honor the artist of creation who made us unique in the human family with a destiny all our own. For this, we bend our knees and bow with gratitude before the Sovereign Almighty, Monarch of all, the wellspring of holiness and blessing. Tell Andre that if he keeps popping in like that, I'm going to zap him and make him Jewish. On that day, the eternal shall be one, and God's name shall be one. And the prayer for the sick. May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless and heal those who are ill. Gershon ben Leah, those injured in the shooting in San Jose, and the families of those killed. 9 people now. Joanna Clunan and the family of Aiden Leos, who was killed in a road rage shooting. Rabbi Jenny Poland's mom, Linnea Haley, Nancy Ness, Reba Fitzgerald, Carolyn Motola, Lag BaOmer, the people killed in the Lag BaOmer tragedy, those injured in the subway collapse in Mexico City. William Pye, Rebecca's nephew, Yehuda Ben Zissel, Susie Hall, Alexei Navalny, Max Smith, Taylor White, the families of all the mass shootings, Ziona Swigert, Chava Bat Elsa, Yosef Ben Albert, Valerie Madison, Rav Galit Shira Bat Sarah, Shiron Ben Sarah, Stephen Meyerowitz, Dr. Sturza, all those who need healing, Menachem Ben Menashe, Ada Bat Chanya, Roland and Judy Hansen, Shendel Bat Sharon, Chana Bat Shendel, all COVID-19 victims. Okay. May the Blessed Holy One be filled with compassion, for their health to be restored and their strength to be revived. May God swiftly send them a complete renewal of body and spirit. And let us say, Amen. And Tia Arye says, those affected by the recent anti-Semitism. Yes. Chelsea Bat Karen, Elizabeth Bat Margaret, Benjamin Nos Ben Chaya. Kai. Okay, well, yes, got it. I will remember that. Thank you. Thank you very much. I prefer to say the name right. Okay, also, all those who are suffering physically and emotionally, Mrs. Sicknick, all survivors of violence, those with COVID, and victims of war. Rabbi Nancy, Janice and her brother Jeffrey, and Jerry, her brother Jeffrey, Jerry Rowland, and Judy Hansen.
Those in
and the Mourner's Kaddish. Another thing too, I have a very good friend who's part of our musical entertainment in my community, Ruby. And she grew up in Houston, which I guess was where, in Galveston, and made the announcement 2 years later that the Africans had all been, the slaves had all been emancipated. I have been learning so much from her that it's kind of, I want to know more. It's like we've been hiding a lot of stuff. I lived in Houston. I lived in Tulsa, and never knew that history either. No one ever said anything about it. Shocking. So because of that, because of this week, the Tulsa massacre was 100 years ago this week. I'm including that in my Kaddish. They don't know how many people died in that because there were so many mass graves. I'm praying for Aiden Leos. I'm praying for the people killed in Israel in the recent conflict, for the 9 people killed in Santa Clara, for the Lag BaOmer disaster, Mexico City tragedy, COVID-19 victims, all victims of racial injustice. There were massacres of Asians in Los Angeles. I didn't know that. I grew up here. So if you guys on Zoom would like to unmute. Yes, the gondola collapse in Italy. And okay, let's see. Those lost yesterday in this shooting. Those lost in the gondola collapse in Italy. Selma bat Aida, Alice bat Rosa. Hi, Barbara. Shalom.
Barbara.
Barbara Kirsch. Okay. Anybody?
Yes.
Amy, you want to?
Yes. Isaiah. Aziz the giraffe. April the giraffe. Beverly Fletcher. Beverly Edenson. Brian Sitnick. Harold Liebergood. My friend Beth from high school. Wayne and Cat Bragg. Ginny Mayer. Jared Blake. Charles Taylor Jr. Eric Talley, Sapphire, Scott Whitehead, Dante Wright, Rapper DMX, Joan Trent, and the 9 people who got killed unnecessarily yesterday in California, and the people who got killed in Israel.
Okay. Ellen?
All those who have no one to say Kaddish for them. I wrote down the 2 you said it, Rabbi, and Carol Blaine's mother.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Cheryl?
Pray for all the suffering in the world. It's just overwhelming. There's so much of it, and just prayers go out to everyone.
Ziona?
Catherine Bat Luli and Safir Bat Siona.
And Reba says Kaddish for anyone who has no one to say Kaddish for them. Okay. Something just happened there. I don't know what it was, but let's all say the mourner's Kaddish now. Yit Gadal, Yit Kadash, Shemei, De'alma Divrach Yute, Mich Malchute,
Balkute.
Bechayichon,
Berayikon Mikahobi. At Mikarahobi.
Agan,
Gamin Tifiam.
Amen.
Amen. The Yesh Me Rabba Hakavak Leolam Velemaya Olemaya. The Yitvar, the Yistabar,
Say,
the Yistabar, the Yistabar.
Shemei, Ilan, Ko, Birchata, Tushbachata,
Ba my heart meal ba ade
Ama, Rabba,
ya
Shemaya, Alenu,
Elko Yisrael V'Yimru Amen.
Osei,
Oh say shalom V'Yimru Rama.
Huya, Asei,
Huya say shalom.
Alenu,
Aleinu Velko Yisrael.
Amen.
Voje Shevete Tever V'Yimru Amen.
I forgot to ask Marvin. Marvin, did you have anyone you wanted to say?
Yeah. You hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Richard Rose, Richard Orr, and Ted Wilcox.
Thank you. You were down. I can only have so many on this side of the screen, and you were under an arrow, and I missed it. I'm sorry.
I'm right above you on the screen.
I know that right now.
Yeah, I've been right above you.
Okay. Thank you. Ani Mamin, Ani Mamin, Ani Mamin, Bevuna Shalima, Beviat HaMashiach, Beviat HaMashiach, Ani Mamin, Beviat HaMashiach, Beviat HaMashiach, Ani Mamin. Ani Mamin, Ani Mamin, Ani Mamin, Be'evuna Shalema, Beviat HaMashiach, Beviat HaMashiach, Ani Mamin. Be'af api sheyisameach, be'biat HaMashiach ani mamin. Be'af api sheyisameach, im kol ze ani mamin. Ani mamin, ani mamin, ani Thank you, everybody. I think we made it through. I hope that it gets a little smoother as we as we go along. And then I'll have my operation and I'll forget everything.
When's the operation, Rabbi?
June 22nd.
22nd. Okay, we refuel for now and certainly for then. Toda rabah. Shabbat shalom, everybody.
See you tomorrow.
Shabbat shalom
What
and
are you being
shalom.
operated on for?
Laila Tov and Erev Tov.
She's
And
getting a new hip. She needs to glue back together with Gorilla Glue. Mhm.
I'm getting a new knee, so I guess we're.
Oh, you need a new. What day
Ah.
is your surgery, Marvin? What day is your surgery, Marvin? So I don't forget.
June 8th.
Okay, that's it.
Refuah shlema, Mohammed.
Everybody get better. No more. Oh, I have to have
Yes,
operation on my eye July
Amen.
12th. Woohoo.
Amen.
I love you all. Thank you very, very much.
I'll just have to send
Toda
Dr.
rabah.
Clooney to Marvin's house. That's all. Well, he's a good doctor. He's cheap. I mean, he's giving you bling and purple stitches. What else do you want?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Mm,
Ah,
okay. Guess you got to take this out to close.
Does it say leave the meeting?
It said the recording will, so I don't know what to do. She sent me a lot of pain.
See where it says leave?
Oh,
You're down there.